Hello and welcome to the Tabletop Games blog unboxing video. Today we're looking at Silver Bullet by Bézier Games. It's a 2 to 4 player memory card playing swapping game. Hard to explain really. It takes about 30-60 minutes, ages 8 or plus, weight of 2 out of 5, probably a bit lower. The designer is Ted Alspach. The artist is Andrei Gordev and Taylor Bogle. I'm sorry, I'm probably mangled all those names. But yes, this game I've bought, it's basically a version of Silver but with different card effects. And if you've played Silver, you will enjoy playing Silver Bullet. And in fact, you can mix the cards all together as well, so you can swap numbers around and things. But let's stop talking about the gameplay. Let's look what comes in this box. It's a lovely small box, as you can see. It's quite tall as well, and you'll see why in a minute. And yeah, so let's have a look inside. We come up against the rulebook first of all, of course, and there isn't much to explain this game really. It explains the content as always, the setup, the goal, and how the cards work, and then the gameplay, and then the different actions, and then the special abilities at the end, and then round end scoring, subsequent rounds, and what the Silver Bullet does, which sort of is a similar thing as the amulet in the main game, the Silver game. So game ends, tips and reminders, remembering cards, play testers as always, very pleased with that they're all listed there, and design and artist, and then on the back just the various copyrights and list of who these people are. Then we have a list of the Silver Bullet cards, a reference guide, which is probably what, if anything, you most used in the game. But again, I think once you've played a few times, you do know what they do and you know who is in the game. We also have, and I don't think that's necessarily needed, but a little piece of cardboard here where you can have your discard pile and your deck, and that sits in the middle, so you know which one's which. As I say, isn't really needed, you just need the deck of cards. And the reason why I say it, you can see the box is so big because it has all these dividers in there, and you can actually put all your different silver type games, Silver Bullet and whatever else, into one box, and then you can basically choose the various ones you want and play with those. So ultimately really what all you need is the deck of cards, which is this, which I'll open up later. There is a notepad in here with for the scoring. It's double-sided, which is nice, but again, you probably don't need that really. You can just use any piece of paper, but it's nice I've included it. And then of course what we like most is this lovely, really heavy sort of silver, well, half bullet, but it's nice and shiny and just adds something, and it's a lovely weight. You can really feel it in your hand. So what we'll do then next is look at the cards a bit more closely. So yeah, the deck of cards. So we start with a number 0, the Hunter, and they're all double-sided with the usual illustration that you know from Silver, and just says Silver. And the reason, as I said earlier, is because you can mix your decks together, so you don't know which one is which. A +1, and they're lovely illustrations. They're all in that same sort of theme like the Silver game, so they do all fit nicely together. And just to the cards themselves, actually nice thickness. I don't think they have linen finish, they have some sort of texture on them. They're a little bit slippy, so when it comes to shuffling, that might be a little bit harder, but most of the cards will just, they just lie on the table flat, or they'll be in a deck, so it's not going to be a major thing. But yeah, when you shuffle, just bear in mind they might be a little bit slippy. The Cow, flip the deck over. The Instigator, and you can see some cards, there's 2 of them, some 4 of them, and that's obviously quite important to know during gameplay, so you know roughly what cards have appeared and what might be left, to see whether you actually have any chance of getting what you need. And I've done a review of Silver, so you can read that to see what it's like. But there we are, those are the cards, the copycat. And then there's some player aids here at the end, which are also double-sided. So just give you an idea what you actually do and what the options are, which is actually quite helpful. But yeah, that was really all. This was Silver Bullet by Bézier Games. I've already played Silver many times on the app, which was great fun, and I'm looking forward to playing the card game actually with my games group. I've played Silver with my family, and then, you know, maybe we'll mix in Silver Bullet to play with the family as well. But yeah, it's a little light game, lots of fun. But that was the unboxing video. Thanks very much for watching. As always, please like, subscribe and comment below. All subscribers are helpful. I'm over 100 now. Thanks very much to everyone. Check out the links in the description to my blog, Ko-fi, Patreon, other pages if you want to support me financially. But that's all. Thanks very much for watching, and I hope to see you again soon.